No, no, we don't have beer.
We don't have beer today. So
It'd be
let's start off some preliminary things. For one, we have a website now. I'll post a link in the description below. This episode's going to be on the website, and all previous episodes will be on the website as well. And some other news for this episode. Unfortunately, do not have most of our team is not here. We only have Jack, Mateo, and Ryan here today.
Unfortunately, B and Rosie were held up by real life occurrences.
Yeah. So you guys are given. You guys are currently in the bridges at the moment. The other two, or the other three, I should say, are currently MIA. Like they kind of went off like R&R time, especially B. And like a young officer comes up to you and hands you like hands Mateo a data, like a piece of information, like a little data, like a data slate from 40K. But I forgot what they're calling it. Data pad. That's what they're called in Halo. So he hands you a data pad and says, "We're looking for a package located in a village. We need you guys to go pick it up. I know he kind of wants it for something. I don't know." And then he kind of puts his arm down his back. My name is Franklin. Officer Franklin. Okay. He sends his hands out and like for a handshake.
Mateo shakes his hand. Thanks for the info. We'll get it done.
All right. He says it's a pretty important package, so you should probably do it like within the next few hours. It's located in this outskirt town near the main town.
Near
the main town of Bastion, yes. Yeah. Near the base, but not really near the base. But it's out in the outskirts. We just need it back soon.
So, do we get any info on what the package is, or is Oni just gonna...
Only showing Oni things, we're not telling you what's in the package.
Fantastic. So what is
do they at least tell us the size of the package?
It's like, you know, those they do tell you the size of the package. It's like one of those, like, they show you the exterior of the package. It's like one of those capsules from Halo 3.
The small green metal boxes?
Yeah, the green metal boxes, but it's like a capsule, like where it's cylindrical.
Oh, yes, I know what you mean.
He says it's gonna be in there. It's not in the middle of the town. It's like outskirts of the town, but just make sure you don't see anyone. Like if you see people, avoid them.
You mean like the ones that weapons come in?
Yes, like that one.
Okay, cool.
That was probably the bot. That was Jack.
That was Jack. Interesting.
Hello, Jack.
There he is. Hello, Jack. Interessante. Okay. So, oh man, I almost said Rose.
You guys hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
We can now.
Yeah.
Because I cannot hear you.
Is your audio on right?
If you can't hear us, you can't hear that.
Yeah, true. So yeah, what do you want to do with that information?
Well,
yeah,
they've told us. So they told us where it is. They've told us loosely enough what it is.
Yeah, and they also told you if you see anyone around you, ignore them.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, does that mean they know that there are people of either friendly or hostile nature?
They say that there might be contacts, but they don't know if they're hostile or not. They suspect them to not be hostile initially, unless you provoke them, like natives, like as in like villagers and stuff.
Jawas.
Yes, Jawas basically, except humans. All right, so what do you guys want to do now? They have like several hours before the next session. Or
session? Oh, okay. See you in 4.
No, they have like several hours before the next before like you guys can be sent out. Do you guys want to do any prep or check in with each other beforehand?
Oh, I'd like some map data of the terrain we're going to.
All right, they give you a map data. Let me switch over the map on Roll20. Whoops. So this is what the town vaguely look like. This is the area that the town's in, and it's like kind of a couple miles off from here. It's in a canyon.
Oh, that's fucking fantastic.
Okay.
And there's some footage of like civilians on the ground and stuff, and that's like the general layout of the town. It's not that big.
Yeah. Right, I just need to click something. There we go. All right. So
I'm just not liking this being in the middle of a
is
fucking canyon.
it all off road? Is there any roads?
There's vague roads, but it's all dirt paths. It's like dirt
Okay.
roads, you know. It's
So are we expecting to arrive via vehicle, on foot? It's like
they say it's preferred if you go there on vehicle or on foot to avoid like air traffic, because they do suspect Covenant forces might be patrolling the skies around here.
okay.
Fuck this whole area.
And they
It looks fun.
and they also and remember the castle's not in the town. It's like a couple miles off from the town, like northeast.
Is this the scale? Yeah.
It is to scale, yes. So the rooms are in fact 17 meters
Okay.
long.
Okay, no, that's fair. I just thought the people looked a bit small. That was all.
Oh yeah, it's to scale because that's why it's just a really big map.
Nah, I get you.
All right. So
Steve, ask some stuff. I need to get my chips out of the oven before they burn. Wait
Okay,
a minute.
got you. Yeah, Mateo just does not like this entire environment. What with, canyon walls, where hostiles could be up on them, and just no visibility because of that. Like, there could be hostiles up there without him ever knowing. Especially with Covenant forces potentially being in the area. And then civilians.
The only parameter is to find the package
armed.
and bring it back. That's the only parameter.
Yeah, he's just considering everything that might possibly just go wrong with this. Civilians that may or may not be armed, and also may not like the UNSC, since this is kind of an independent world.
Yeah.
And then Covenant forces in the area, and then being in a canyon where, like, Mateo's just assessing this whole situation and is, again, very upset with Oni.
As per usual. Franklin says like, yeah, it's kind of a shafted mission, if you know what I mean. But
yeah.
He says we do know the town is technically a part of the UNSC by the UEG.
Okay.
They do have some sort of town official there. His name is Benson.
Okay.
He might know where it is, but he might know more information on the town itself, but we can't get into contact with him because we don't want to, send information there. Hey, welcome back.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's fine.
So yeah, Mateo was just talking about everything that could be potentially fucked with this whole situation.
And that includes...
So what with civilians that may or may not be armed and may or may not be insurrectionist aligned, Covenant forces in the area, and then canyon walls. Do we know how tall these canyon walls are?
They're pretty tall, as in you can't climb over them easily.
Yeah, that hostiles may be on top of.
You can scale down from them easily if you have the gear. They're like normal.
I wish to make a requisition.
All right, what do you want to get?
Climbing gear.
Okay. So you go to the armory, you get your climbing gear. Subtract how much CR that is.
Yeah. I assume we'll make the shopping trip at the end once we've decided all the stuff we actually need for this. But that was just for future.
Actually, I would like for you to be up on the canyon walls, kind of as Overwatch.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say.
Is this the same city that we were in previously, or is this a new one?
It's a village on the outskirts. So it's close-ish to the old city, but it's not like in the same area.
Well, if we are wary on whether or not they're part of the insurrectionists, why don't we just find someone from the town we were just in If it's on the outskirts, I'm sure
Well,
one of
it's like
them.
it's like a different town altogether. Like it's as in it's very far away. Not very far, but like a good distance
Okay.
away. It's like a hour-long drive.
Pretty much, he's saying this town is the sticks.
Yes.
It's yeah.
I wanted to just give a shout out to Onomanexus for having a favorite character B and then B not being there in the next episode.
Ooh. Yeah.
Ooh, that is tough. Anyway, yeah. Ryan, I would like you to potentially be up on the canyon walls as Overwatch, but be ready to like scale down. You know what I'm saying? Just in case we do run into any trouble.
Okay. I mean, Ryan just nods.
Then of course Jack is with me. Have as many boots actually like on the ground as possible.
All right. And remember, it's not actually in the town. The capsule's not in the town. We just did.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but the canyon walls will still probably be overwatching that area. Like the area is still in the canyon, correct?
Probably a stupid question then. If the package
Yeah.
isn't in the town, why are we going to the town?
I don't know. I'm just saying the town. This is what the general area looks like.
Fair
How
enough.
far away is the package from the town?
It's like a couple miles away, maybe like a 30, 25
So
walk.
why are we worrying about the town? Let's just ignore it and go to the actual package.
I was like, why do you guys want to go to the town? Like, the town's not really worth anything.
Well, Doodle, you gave us the town.
Yeah,
So
I said this is the
Yeah,
general.
you did give the town.
I did say this. I did say it was a canyon. This is general layout of like how it's gonna look. Usually, there's gonna be like canyon walls, but it's not. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
See.
what if we get attacked and we need to find a defensible position? I mean, if the Covenant are attacking over there, chances are they're going to go attack the village as well.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
probably search a better
You with your logic.
defensible position.
Yeah, again, it's also just considering every possibility that might occur, you know? We might have to go into this town, and I'd like to kind of know what it's about and whatnot. Anyway, yeah, so package is one of those, like, gun pods.
Yeah.
Like the green oblong pods that weapons come in Halo 3. So we need to find a way to transport that as well.
That was a bot. Yeah.
Because that's about the length of a person's torso, if not like legs and half of a torso. What do you think, Ryan?
I mean, he could carry it, but that would be a kind of a waste of his ability.
I'm saying, like, what do you think of, like, any thoughts on transportation?
Warthog. That's the go-to answer for anything. I mean, the only guy, or Doodle, or whoever said it,
Franklin
did say they preferred us on Franklin. That was his name. Thank you. Said that vehicle or foot was preferred, and if we may as well take a vehicle then.
Yeah.
So loaded in the back of that.
Jack, you any good at driving?
No.
Yeah, Jack. How are you in flying?
Let's see here.
Let's just keep me away from the vehicles, alright? I swung on vines for the majority of my early years.
Wait, what? I need to know more about this at some point, but
Nothing.
later.
Just continue.
later. This will be brought up. Anyway, yeah, Mateo isn't the greatest at driving either. Let's see here. Which stat governs it, if I remember correctly?
Gosh, do I have to do all the work?
Agility.
Ryan sort of sighs and says he can take the wheel.
Yeah, but I need you up on those canyon walls, remember?
I thought this was before we went to the village. We were just driving to the package. That's what you meant.
Yeah,
package
but
is
we
still in
might
the
run
canyon.
into the trouble. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that we might run into trouble in the canyon, and it would probably be best if you were providing Overwatch.
If that's what you insist.
Problem is, okay, where is piloting? Hold on, can't find it for
Well,
some dumbass reason.
I assume everyone here has a driver's license and character, so you don't need to worry about the driving.
Piloting uses agility or intellect, I believe.
Agility? My agility's alright, but I don't have pilot trained. But yeah, I do have, like, a driver's license. I can basically drive, but I'm not gonna, like, be able to dodge a fucking like hostile or like do defensive driving or shit like that.
I got a 48 intellect and a 40 agility.
Actually, yeah, my agility is 51, and I could possibly drive alright. Anyway, I could take care of the driving then in that case. So it would probably be a transport hog just because it gives more room to get the package in the back.
What if Jack wants to get on a gun?
I mean, we could also do a hog with like a chain gun on it, and that would still reasonably have space for the package.
You can put in the driver's or
Do we
the
know
passenger.
how big the package is?
Yes.
You know the gun, like the pods that like guns would come in
Oh,
in
yep,
Halo 3, the green ones? Yeah,
Yep, I know.
yeah.
Yeah, we should be able to fit that if we.
Yeah, you can put that thing in the passenger seat.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you could fit that.
how would requisitioning a vehicle work? Do we CR for that?
No, they just kind of loan it to you.
Okay. All right. So
We have
yeah,
to
we're
pay for
just gonna.
Yeah,
damages.
you guys pay for damages though.
Yeah, if it
but,
gets damaged, then we're fucked.
All right. So you guys gonna head down, plan side?
Yeah,
All right.
with a warthog with a
Yeah, in the
chain gun
thingy.
on it.
So yeah, you guys assemble into the
Yeah, it's transport,
pelican, and then the chain gun warthogs in like the little like grabby back, you know.
Yeah.
So they
The
carry
grabby back.
yeah, the little like back section where it picks it up. And you guys all take a seat, look around. It's a pretty empty pelican, and it kind of takes the pilot says we're taking off in one, and then one passes like a 1 minute passes, and then you guys take off and then head plant side.
Dun, dun, dun.
So you guys enter into like through the atmosphere, experience some turbulence. You know, it's a very rocky ride. The guy's not that great of a pilot, and then you guys
Of course
pass
they
through the
send us
cloud.
with the movie.
What?
Of course they send us with the green pilot.
Oh yeah, why not? Oni,
Yeah.
the best. So not Oni, the pilot then kind of like does a very shaky landing on the near like a kind of a couple maybe like 30 minutes of walk from the town and and like maybe like a 50-minute walk from the capsule. He goes, all right, and he also drops off the little warthog, and he says, call in command when you need me back, and then he kind of takes off and flies away.
Fucking good riddance. God damn.
All right.
Are we saying Rosu is here, but not here until confirmed?
Yeah, he's here until not here.
He's here in
Okay.
spirit.
Yeah.
He will materialize if he shows up.
Well, and I didn't know we
Rosu.
were dealing with black magic shit right now.
It's another
Just
alien
that.
attack.
Yeah. Do not worry about it. So, on the
Oh, maybe we should also mention that Ryan dropped up on the like up on the sides of the cliff,
yeah,
like this area.
yeah. So you guys are on the
You know what
cliff.
I'm
Like
saying?
he's yeah, I know. He's on the cliffs. Do you want to be on the cliff side, Ryan?
I was just gonna say, is this so? This is hard to do because this village, pardon me, is where isn't where the package is. So if you drop me here, it's like I can't cover
And
you if you're 2 miles
I was
away.
just generally saying like on the cliff wall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not
Um,
actually on that
I can
particular section of wall.
I can happily be deposited on on the cliff face on top of the cliff, and yeah, I guess I'll walk if I need to go along it. I'm sure I can
You
keep up.
unfortunately
I
will
can jog.
because this guy. Yeah, which you unfortunately will because this guy decided to drop us this far from the package.
But to make note to the GM,
Yes.
he will be taking his BR sniper with him, of course.
Okay.
BR on the sling and the sniper magnetized to the back. Right. Okay,
All
guys,
right.
carry on.
Yeah. Carry on. So You guys are walking there. You guys walk through the village or by the village, like around. I guess I have to walk through the village eventually.
I mean, we could kind of, yeah, we would actually have to. I was like, oh, we could just squeeze through like, hold on, this, but I'm sure they'd be like, what the fuck are these guys doing?
Yeah. So, nothing really happens when you do pass by the town, unless you guys want to try sneaking by. But,
Nah.
they kind of like the windows kind of open up and shutter as you guys pass, and they kind of like people. You can see people are kind of like looking at you guys, pretty funny. Not giving you dirty looks, but like they're just kind of like, oh, there's guys in armor. That's not usual. Kind of like they're
Walking. I
not.
thought we had the warhog.
Oh, driving, of
This
course.
is an event?
Huh?
Huh?
I
What'd
didn't
you
hear.
say?
Yeah, what'd you say? What?
I'll never.
We'll never know. Is that what
I think he's cutting out at the moment.
Yeah.
you?
All right. So you guys are driving
And
through.
you'll never know.
So you guys are currently driving through the town. And as you guys drive through, you get like pretty brief glances from people. The town's pretty run down and pretty. It's not a great town, not a bad town though. It's not. It's certainly better than the city you guys came like where the explosion happened.
Just in terms of how run down things are.
Yeah, it's not as good as like it's better than Detroit, but not as good as like Cleveland. I don't know.
I mean, to be fair,
Okay.
it hasn't really been hit with anything major like that other city has.
True.
Yeah.
So you guys make it to the package location, and you just see in this open, like kind of canyon walled around area. There's a little capsule, and you can see like it's implanted, and it looks opened.
Huh.
Dun dun dun.
Ooh.
For what it's worth, I can be up to just under 2 kilometers away. So even if I can't keep up, I can potentially still see them.
Uh-huh.
If it is only a couple miles.
Yeah.
Eyes up, boys. Somebody's up messed with the package.
Looks like we are going to take a visit to the village.
And
Yeah, I have no doubt one of those fuckers messed with it.
so, do you guys want to approach the capsule and take a closer look?
You know, if we had B here, we could check for explosives.
Well, I mean, I have an Argus as well, so the Argus can detect.
The Argus doesn't detect anything as you take it out.
Yeah. I would say, like, Ryan, can you get a good look at it through your scope? Like, anything?
You're significantly closer to it than I am, mate. You have the better view.
Okay. Fair enough.
You're like in an arm's length or whatever. I'm 1.5 kilometers away.
Yeah. I was, like, saying we were, like, 10 meters out, just where the radius of the Argus begins, but...
I could
Because I didn't
do
want
a
to get closer in
perception
case...
check, or I could do an investigation check.
Okay. For what specifically?
Really trying to check out the I guess maybe check out the pod to see if there's any clues on where
Okay. Make a
the content might have
make a
gone.
plus 10, so you add 10 on top of your score. Perception check.
All right, and I am trying to beat a 73.
Yeah, and is
Jesus.
that after you added the 10? Because so you get 10 extra to that, so it's easier.
Oh, okay.
So it'd be
83.
yeah, 83. All right, that works. You
2
get
degrees.
2 degrees of success. You notice that's been pried open, and you notice that there's like um I'll tell you like the obvious parts, and I'll tell you the not so obvious
Hold on.
parts. So the inside
There
has
we
like
go.
some sort of like small container that looks opened, and then you can see footsteps that they're pretty fresh, or like pretty recent, not like they're like a couple hours old, that go to like a vehicle where a vehicle would be, and then you can see like like uh you know road tracks
Cart
going
type
back to
track.
going back the way you guys came.
Well, it looks like all we're going to need to do is follow these tracks to see who took it. So is the like pod pried open with like a crowbar or something? Can I tell that? Like, is it a tool that they use?
It looks like they use a tool like a I don't know, the opposite of a welder, like a
laser cutter,
laser
a
cutter,
plasma torch.
a plasma
I'm just
torch.
making sure because I don't want to deal with another rogue Spartan or something.
God damn it, yeah. That is a fair point.
Yeah, it looks like it was opened by a laser
Alright.
cutter.
Unless that Spartan can shoot lasers out of his eyes.
No, I can't. I'm kidding. He doesn't say that.
So what do you guys want to do?
I guess we're going to follow the tracks. Does that sound good to you?
Unsurprisingly, a package left out in the middle of a desert was stolen. Who could have seen that coming?
Yeah, fucking Oni, man. Anyway, Mateo is going to grab the container, like the little
The open
black
container?
case or whatever.
Yeah.
That was within it. And he's just gonna set it down in the passenger seat.
Okay.
Just like that, we have something to carry it in case it's hazardous or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then he's just gonna start heading back, hoping or telling Ryan, be aware that whatever took this was headed back to the town, so we're headed back as well.
I guess he stands back up and starts making his jog back down the cliff facing the other direction.
I apologize.
All right.
No, it's nothing.
So as you guys drive back and you're following the tracks, it seems to have been like a dust storm or something, like some sort of wind got rid of it.
The
But it
tracks.
does, yeah, the tracks. But they do seem to be going like if you literally go, it looks like it goes back right back to the village, but the tracks just kind of vanish.
Okay. Keep a lookout for anywhere that these guys could have gone, like caves into the cliffside, or just keep a lookout.
So after a while of driving, you guys finally arrive back in the village. Put your tokens on the map for the village.
Make me.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
I would if it would let me actually drag my what the fuck.
Wait, why? How did you get in that building, Jack?
There we go.
Let me fix you guys real fast. Oh my god,
How
you're
did you get in there?
okay. You're good. You're good.
Alien.
Jack also maintains teleportation powers.
There, and you're good. There we go. Okay, so you guys are down here, by the way. So you guys are approaching this way.
Okay. Thought you said the package was to the northeast of the village.
Oh yeah, I did say that. Yeah, so actually not the other. Guess who got their cardinal directions correct? Not me. So
What's
yeah, you
me?
guys. What?
Hold on, I'll be right back.
I got my cardinal directions wrong. So I said northeast, but I meant a different direction. But then you know what I mean. All right. So what do you guys want to do? You guys are currently in the village, and you just gotta find the package, I guess.
It's a really small can. How high up was I? You said?
Like
Just so I know.
15 meters. We'll say 15 meters.
15.
Yeah.
So,
15's
name
nothing.
the-
Alright.
Fine. 45.
Go a couple hundred. Have it. That's not a canyon. You got a ledge.
150. 150.
Okay, that works.
Oh, fuck yeah. Grand
How
Canyon.
how tall is how much is 14,000 miles in kilometers? I don't know on freedom measurements.
14,000 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
22,000 kilometers.
Let's
Wow.
make it that.
No, let's not.
I know. All right. So, what do you guys want to do? You guys are in the village driving on a warthog. Let me spawn your warthog real fast.
The name of the UNSC representative here, what was it again?
Benson.
Benson. Okay. Gonna start asking around for Benson as soon as I see a civvy.
All right. So you drive down the road, and you guys see a civvy kind of just chilling out on the side. He's kind of like hanging near the wall. Hello. What do you want?
Looking for Benson. Would you happen to know where he is?
Yes, Benson. He's in the building, southeast of here. This one,
Southwest.
southwest. Yes, cardinal directions are weird, you know.
Yes, yeah.
He says.
Yeah, sure they are, buddy. And I'm
He
just gonna drive
costs.
away.
I don't know if we should harass this old guy. He seems like he's on the brink of death.
Yeah, that's why I just drove away. He seems as though he would die any second, and that's just more paperwork. And I'm not really feeling all that.
All right.
Anyway,
Pulled up to a random guy, asked him a few questions, and just drove off after he coughed.
After he died.
anyway,
Yeah.
He died shortly after.
All right.
I'm
So.
just gonna pull up to right here.
Okay, you can move. Can you move the? Okay, I'll just move
No.
your.
And he's gonna leave it somewhere like that is visible from the cliffs, like the canyon face.
Okay, what should?
Where he
I think it's
is.
visible from there. It's only a one-story build. This is only a one-story building, so it's visible from.
Yeah.
All right,
And
so
I'm just
this
gonna
is.
say, keep an eye on the hog. And I'm gonna just get out and go and. Do we knock, Jack? I don't know.
It's like one of those glass doors where it slides.
Yeah, and I'm more talking about like RP wise, like
Why don't
you have
I
more
think
experience with.
I think a fully armored ODST knocking on someone's door might be a little
This is like an
distracting.
office building, by
I'll
the
give
way.
it a knock.
So do I just walk in then? I feel like that might be more distracting. I'm just gonna walk in, and I open the door and walk in.
Oh, okay.
She looks like. Does Jack walk in?
Yeah, I'll walk in too.
So as you two walk in, she's like, "Holy shit!" And it gets like the button, like like the alarm button. Like, who the fuck are you guys?
I'm Mateo. That's Jack. We're with the UNSC.
Hi, I'm
Do you have any
Jack.
proof for that? This guy looks like he just came out of a fucking war zone, like an
I mean, do you
insurrection.
see my armor?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
That could have
we
been
kinda
stolen.
did.
Okay, fair enough. But he was left behind on a planet, and bad shit happened there. Don't worry about it.
Let's not get into backstories.
Who?
I mean, I have
What are
dog
you guys looking
Look,
for?
we're UNSC. We're looking for Benson.
Benson? He's available. Why do you need him?
Official business. Let's
Official.
just go with that.
We check our guns. Official business only.
Okay. She says like, okay. He's in the back office.
Thank you. You have a. I don't know what time it is.
It's like
pleasant
afternoon.
evening. Pleasant evening.
So he
Okay.
says. So he says. She says like, yeah. You guys. You guys can go.
Okay, thank you.
And she waves.
Mateo throws like a casual wave over. Alright, let's head back, Jack, and let's meet this.
She seemed nice.
She seemed alright. The whole time Mateo's just walking back, he's humming a tune.
So, you guys make it to the guy's office, and you knock on the door, and he's like, "Come in, my friends, come in. I am.
Hi.
What do you guys need from me?"
We're looking for a
I can't.
package.
A package? Oh yes, a package. What do you guys need from this package?
I can't tell if this is a bad racist accent.
Honestly, I can't even tell if it's racist because I can't tell what race it's meant to imitate.
I don't know what you're
He's
talking
pretending
about.
to be Indian.
Oh, hold on. First off, before we go any further, where are you from, sir?
I am from New Bastion.
New
City.
Bastion? Oh, okay. You guys have a very unique accent here. Anyway, yeah, we're looking for a package. It was
we
left to
did
the
see
north.
we did see that package, but we haven't really muched around with it. We just kind of left it there. We assumed it was you guys.
So somebody messed with it because
He shrugs.
when
I
we
don't know.
arrived, it was pried open and vehicle tracks were headed back in this general direction.
He gets a
I figured you might know.
He looks at the door and he says, "Franklin, come in here, Franklin." Not Franklin. That's the wrong guy's name. He says, "Franz, get in here, Franz. We need you to talk to you about your."
This is supposed to be a German accent. Okay.
No, it's not supposed to be a
Wait,
German
I thought that was,
accent.
yeah, he's Indian and Hans is going to be German, which means we're going to get another accent.
So,
Wait, no, it
but
was Franz.
so from behind the door, you guys hear like a really heavy door open. He's like, "Brrr!" He's like, "Act on."
Is this a big fella?
He's a big fellow. He's like BJ Blazkowicz if he like took steroids every day and like.
No doorknobs exist, right?
Mateo's shotgun is slung on his chest, right? And he very obviously is now like one hand is resting on the shotgun. You're a
What's
big
up,
fella.
sir? He says, "Oh, Franz, you are here. They said these two fine gentlemen said that the package that you saw the other day, it's opened." You can see Franz huffing, like visibly angered and violent.
What you so mad about?
That's unfortunate. And he says, "Who are these two?" He says, "They are from the UNSC.
Dum dum dum.
What do you two?" He like points to you guys. "What do you guys introduce yourself to Franz? He's a very nice fellow."
Just a moment here. Dum dum dum. Franz is a big motherfucker. I have no doubt that he's taken at least like 3 doses of rumble drug every day. No, okay. Sergeant Obregon, this is fuckface, yeah, Renton. We're with the UNSC. We were wondering if anybody here, well, you and Benson knew about that package being opened.
I've been watching that package for hours. Who could have opened it? He is getting visibly angry at this point.
You, you, you seem to be getting really upset. Why is that?
You can see like Benson go, "I do not know why he's upset. He just kind of is. He's always upset, but he's a really nice fellow."
Yeah, I'm gonna have to not believe you on that one. It's built like a fucking truck, and I mean, look at him. Anyway,
He looks very
yeah,
nice
why
to
are you
me.
so mad, friend?
He says, "I'm not mad."
Okay. So, yeah, do you know anything about that package being opened?
No, I've only known that the package was there for a couple of days, and then they opens the package.
So he did like some breathing exercises. Is that what that was? And then his
Yes.
voice more.
Then he
Okay, cool.
stabilized. You can see him like kind of visibly breathing in and out. You see, very nice
Alright.
fellow.
Would you happen to know of anybody in this town who would mess with a package? You know, that is obviously UNSC in origin.
He shakes his head. No, I've been checking the package occasionally. I didn't check it today because I thought that no one would come by today, but turns out someone did.
And do you make it very obvious? Are you very obvious when you
Yes,
head
I
out
was
to go check
guarding
on the
it for
package?
several hours. I had a shotgun and I'd watch for hours. Hours.
Okay.
And hours. There's not much that goes on in this town, you know.
What about you, Benson? Do you know of anybody in this town who would mess with UNSC
You
property?
can see a glimmer in his eyes, and like he smirks and says, yes, actually, my good friend at the mine down south of this building, Frank, not Franklin, not the homeless man, but Frank.
Okay.
He's Up to no good. I know that for a fact. You can see him kind of smirking and like kind of smiling wide. He says, I think it's him. He probably did it.
So this wouldn't happen to be you just like being upset at this guy and
No,
just
no,
wanting to give
no,
him some
not at
trouble.
all. No, not at all.
So if we go there, we're gonna find something bad, right? He's not gonna just be a normal citizen.
Yes, he's a terrorist. I bet you $100 he's a terrorist.
What do you think, Jack?
Yeah, Jack, what do you think?
I appreciate your input.
Those are some bold claims. You know, if you're not telling the truth, there might be some major consequences to pay.
I only tell the
Hope
truth,
that-
sir. I only tell the truth. Fans can count for me, right, fans? You can just see Franz huffing again very vehemently.
I
assume
think
this
that a
conversation.
Go ahead,
I
Ron.
assume this conversation is being transmitted over the squad com.
Yeah, I've been transmitting this. You're hearing everything that's being said.
Carry on.
See, I feel like you may just be using your position of power, to go and cause a little bit of
That
a
is
hassle
really
for
rude of
somebody
you,
don't like.
sir. Sir, I've only been nice to you, and you now come and accuse me of corruption.
Yeah.
Well, sir, I am not
Alright,
glad that
well, we're gonna go check on your friends.
my political campaign will not be ruined by your slander. Good day, sir.
I'm already walking out of the.
You guys
You
have
can see Franz like
political
letting you
campaigns
through.
here?
What? Wait, what'd you say, Jack?
You guys have political campaigns here?
Yes, we do. I am going to be governor
Oh,
of
yeah.
Bastion one day.
Sorry, I thought it was a caste system.
Oh, that's
Oh
funny.
God.
Anyway,
Oh God.
I've been walking out of the door as this whole conversation is taking place. Just all right, yep, absolutely, yeah, sure. We're gonna go. We are actually gonna go check on him, but
All right. So you
if
guys walk out eventually, and Anne kind of says, "Okay, bye. Have a nice day," and then lets you out of the
you
building.
also.
So you're
Have a
talking about
nice
this
day,
building down
Anna.
here. And it's the mine, like it's where they store all the mining, have like all the paperwork for the mining stuff. So I'll move you guys
Okay.
outside. Ryan, may you do me a perception -20 check?
What if I say no?
Then you don't see what you might have, you might see.
Okay, give me
A
a
spirit
second.
just arrives on top of you.
Tell me what you get.
That.
4
I rolled
degrees.
a 2.
Wait, plus 10?
No, I get that's my
Oh, that's
one
your
of my
yeah.
traits or abilities or whatever.
Okay, so yeah, with 4 degrees of
That's
success, you see that the I don't know how to describe it. You see various people kind of start assembling outside of the mine, like in the back where they can't see it. Those two people, where Jack and Mateo can't see, but they're kind of like dragging in mine carts out from this mine into this building. And you
Okay.
notice that they're all covered up, and they all have like the toxin symbol over them.
Okay. So
Yeah, that's all you see.
they're wearing hazmat gear.
Yeah, they are wearing hazmat gear.
Well, I guess Ryan interjects them in the middle of their walk, saying, "You guys should probably make sure your suits are sealed. This doesn't look like a safe environment if you head in that building."
So
there's a back door of this building, then, right?
yeah, it's like the mining, it's like the loading bay.
Okay. Mateo's just gonna tell Jack to sit on this corner just in case,
Oh, yeah.
because he doesn't have a suit, does he?
I don't have a hazmat suit or anything.
Yeah,
Not
you
a
don't have
sealed
anything that's
suit.
sealed. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely want you to be sitting on the outside just in case anybody tries to bolt, and like that you're in an environment that's kind of safe,
Yep.
And Mateo's just gonna go and knock on the door. UNSC,
Come
official
in.
business.
You hear a man's voice. Come in. You walk
Mateo's
in.
gonna open the door. One hand is resting on his shotgun that's slung.
Okay, so you enter the door, and there's just a bunch of guys in hazmat suits and a couple of barrels of. It smells like pee in here, in this room.
Well, I wouldn't know that because I have my suit
Ah.
on. Like, yeah.
Acute observation. So
So,
they say, what do you need, sir? Do you have a warrant to be here?
oh, I'm UNSC, not police.
Yeah, you need a warrant, sir. Sir, you need a warrant to be in here.
What are y'all hiding that I need a warrant?
Nothing. We just don't want.
I didn't say I was looking for anything. Just said I
Yeah,
was
but
on
you need a
official
warrant to
business.
enter in this building. And
No, you invited me in. You said come in.
I thought you were a
Once you invite
civilian,
me
sir.
in, no, I clearly
He
stated
he
UNSC.
introduced himself as UNSC. Come
Okay.
in.
Hey, dead men don't, or ghosts do not talk to people. Okay. Fine. Okay. What do you want? What are you looking for?
I didn't say I was looking for anything.
Then what do you want?
Actually, no. But now that you mention it, though, I am looking for something.
Oh.
Y'all wouldn't. Go ahead, continue.
I said, oh, that's like a sound, like a big sigh.
Y'all wouldn't happen to know anything about a UNSC package being
No, we
stolen?
don't. We don't know anything about that. God, we have a big shipment of sulfur to bring out of here.
Hmm.
Okay, and we're like 30 minutes away, and we really don't have time for this, sir.
So, what are y'all up to then, besides the sulfur thing? My friend told me that y'all were hauling something in from the back.
Yeah, sulfur. We're bringing in sulfur.
Huh.
Did I see anything out of the ordinary about these people?
Uh,
You say they had carts, right? Was there
yeah,
any?
like
Did I
mining
see what
carts.
was in the cart?
You can see what's inside the carts. You can just see that there's a tarp over them with a toxin symbol.
Okay.
So, do their suits look dirty?
They look pretty clean. They look pretty well maintained.
I don't know, your suits look pretty clean for having just been in, like, a mine.
Yeah, because we're not the mine
Mateo's,
workers. We're here handling the stuff safely.
Mateo's kind of subtly, wandering, just looking around the building, but he's also kind of subtly making his way towards the minecart.
Make a -30 perception check, or investigation.
Okay. Oh, God.
It's at -30 because you're like quickly glancing around trying to get all the details in fast.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm doing. I'm pretending really to be looking around, but my main focus is going to be the minecart. As soon as I get there, I intend to pull the tarp off and see what's underneath.
Oh yeah.
I'm not really trying to investigate the rest of the building right now.
Okay, so you go to the tarp and you look around and you open it. They don't really stop you. And
What's under here?
you see a bunch of sulfur.
I am proud to fight by your side.
Oh. This
So,
is your level.
Y'all wouldn't happen to be hiding anything then, right?
They shake their heads. No.
Okay. Y'all have a good evening. Afternoon. Yeah, afternoon. I'm gonna
Are
just
you
take
guys-
one final look around the building.
Are you guys
You don't see
sure
much.
you're not hiding anything?
Yeah, we're sure, sir.
He wasn't in the building.
Oh, I thought. Oh, my bad. I thought you signed. I thought you entered. My bad. I thought you entered in the time frame. So yeah.
So I'm gonna roll I'm gonna roll an investigation because now I am looking around the building.
Okay, -10.
-10. Okay, investigation is intellect. No, perception or intellect. Where is the skills and abilities? Sorry. Why is this my life? The sheet needs to have like a thing on it that says intellect or perception. Okay, -10, so a 41. 100. No. Man. 41. 39.
All right. The building looks pretty like a mine. It does say sulfur mining.
Alright then.
There's
Y'all,
nothing.
sorry for the hassle. Y'all have a good afternoon.
All right. As you exit, you notice something weird.
Do I notice something weird before them?
Actually, yes, that's a good point. You do notice something weird. You see Benson leaving the building.
Okay.
And he gets into a different car and then drives off. Do you like before he drives off though? Do you want to say anything?
Why is this weird? I mean,
Is
Well-
he doing it in a hurry?
like,
No,
is
he
it
was-
does it look like he's trying to be all sneaky like, or
No, he just kind of gets out and then leaves.
like
What
since
if he's just gonna go get groceries?
Yeah,
No, he
sure.
leaves. He's leaving the town.
Ah,
I didn't
I
see a
mean, there's
grocery store
4
here.
buildings. I don't think there's a grocery market here.
Actually, there was a
So,
grocery store. This is the grocery store right here.
Convenience.
fuck.
No. Yeah, Ryan would pike up on the comms again and make note that I've just seen Benson exit the building and enter a vehicle. He appears to be
A
leaving.
warthog, to be specific, a civilian warthog, with Franz in tow.
Interesting.
All right.
Okay, that's not gonna be super abnormal for me though. I don't know. Just gonna exit the building. As I'm exiting, sorry for the hassle. Y'all, have a nice evening, or, oh man,
It's afternoon. All right.
Yep.
So,
Jack, let's head back into Benson's office, see if we can see anything, yeah?
all right. And
Hmm.
so you guys walk
Yeah,
into the
that's,
building.
Right, but don't you think it might be a good idea to have someone tailing Benson?
Nah, fair enough.
So you, who wants to do what?
Okay. You think you can do well enough at tailing him, Jack? Or no?
As in driving after him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could try.
Alright, because I can do, like, the hacking of, like, if there's a computer back here, I can...
Let's
And
hope I
then
don't
Ryan
get into
can...
a fight.
All right.
Yeah, let's seriously hope. Well, I mean, you do have plasma, which they've never seen before. And Franz looks like he might be the only threat.
Fear me, Franz, I have magic!
All
That
right.
actually might work, knowing his state of mind. Oh well, anyway, I do walk into the building. Hi, Anna, was it?
Yes, please. Benson's currently away at the moment.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm just coming back in to leave a memo on his desk.
I can leave it for you.
No,
Come on, put
it's
No,
okay.
I'm leaving it for you. No one's allowed in there without Benson in there.
Listen, I'm going to leave the memo on his desk.
You can go get the memo to him if you want. He's going to the city.
Okay. I am going to go leave this memo on his desk. You have a good afternoon.
No.
And I'm just gonna start walking down the hallway.
So as you walk towards the door, she presses a button underneath the table, and then the alarm doors close, and it's just a big siren.
That's what she's gonna do to stop me. Okay, fair enough.
And then
Should've
she ducks under the
spoken.
table.
Fuck.
Maybe I should have spoken to her.
Yeah, maybe. You know, it's okay though. Anna, I really just didn't need that headache today. I was just gonna go leave a memo on his desk, but okay.
You're not going in there without my permission. She's under the table currently.
Anna,
It's a toddler.
you're really just grating on my nerves. All I wanted to do was leave a memo on
I doubt that.
Benson's desk.
I highly doubt that, she says.
I really don't want to get into the area of having to use charisma because I'm bad at this shit.
You're not going in there without my permission.
Steve isn't good with people, is he?
Not
come to-
really.
I've come to notice this as a recurring theme.
I might actually have the best charisma in the entire party now.
Yeah, you just might. God.
She says, you're not coming in there without my permission, so either you tell me the
This
memo...
isn't technically a lie, but, I don't know, you can tell me whether this would require a check or not. Listen, I think he may be corrupt, and I'm on official Oni business to, you know, investigate the whole package and whatnot.
It's not a lie, but it is equivocation.
It's not necessarily a lie. It's more of a twisting of things. I don't know. Up
Yeah,
to you whether
you're
or not I need to
equivocating. You're
check or not.
equivocating. That is a lie. It's a half lie.
We're getting into some rhetorical stuff right now.
Yeah. Do I need to roll then charisma?
You do need to roll charisma, because she knows. She can tell. She did go to college. She does know what a equivocation is.
She's probably the only person in this town who went to college.
She knows you're trying to use pathos on her, you troglodyte.
Yeah.
She's probably smarter than her boss. Let's be honest here.
And so yeah, minus
Any
20.
minuses or
Minus
pluses?
20.
Oh, fuck. Wow.
What are you gonna say to her, specifically?
Exactly what I said. I'm just, listen, I'm on official, like, Oni business investigating the package, and I think your boss may be corrupt. And that's what I'm here for.
She perks up and turns off the alarm.
Fuck yes.
That does make sense. Do you want me? I don't really like the guy. He's kind of a tyrant in a way. I don't know how to describe it.
Man, that may be the best luck I've ever fucking had. Anyway,
We have
Thank
had
you,
nothing
Anna.
but luck with charisma.
thank you, Anna. You're truly my favorite person in the entirety of this town so far.
Thank you. And she says,
And I'm just
Steve's
gonna
method of
walk
flirting.
back.
"All right, so you walk
No,
through."
I'm not flirting because I have a wife. Stop.
Perhaps. So you go into his office. You scrounge through his desks and stuff, and you see a very interesting note in there.
And this note says,
It says Frank, the mine manager, is no good.
well, that's of no fucking use to me.
You haven't looked through his computer yet.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm gonna let somebody else do some shit. Jack, what are you doing?
That means you,
No.
Jack.
I'm driving.
So Jack, you're driving, and you're pretty far behind from Benson, but you do see catch up to his car eventually. He parks at a conference center in the city, like a pretty fucking rundown. The reason why I don't want to do this right now is because it's on a different map altogether, and there's a really big encounter planned for that map.
Oh yay! And I'm all alone.
No, boy.
I don't want to be
over
switching
again.
around. I don't want to be switching around maps the whole time. So that's why I kind of want to focus on
That's
Mateo.
fine. Yeah, you guys can finish up over in this map, and then
So-
you can switch over to me.
Yeah, I'll switch over to you after I finish this. It'll be really quick. Don't worry.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to go grab an alcoholic beverage while I wait.
All right.
Grab me one too.
You're underage.
No, he's not.
I brewed this shit.
No.
I'm allowed to
No,
drink it if I
Mateo,
want.
Steve, you are. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, man. It's. Wait, we're on a podcast. Never mind.
Please don't.
I totally do not partake in the drinking of alcohol under the age of 21.
Don't
Anyway,
worry, I'm technically underage too.
anyway, where is the hacking, if I remember correctly, because there's like a whole thing.
Just roll the computer's check.
Hacking and cyber warfare 86. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dum dum dum. I need to have this all marked down. I think I do, but okay. Let me make sure. Hacking actions. Hacking is next time. Opposing hacking actions. Does he have anything that would oppose? No. I
No,
don't
not
think.
really. It's just kind of like if you succeed, then you succeed. They can't really
Okay.
oppose.
Okay. Cool. What is my +2 human technology, +10 intellect, so 61.
Okay.
Watch me fail this roll of all rolls. Why am I bad at this? It's a /roll.
Yes.
/roll. A space 1d100 is why. Okay. My bad. Oh my god.
What'd you get? Oh.
88.
So you open the computer and you do
Hold
check
on.
around. Oh, go ahead.
Let me look shit, because I'm really not fucking with this. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I may just reroll a failed test with a +10 bonus. That
Alright.
is what I'm going to do. Because I really just do not want to deal with this. At a 71 now. God, please. There we go.
Alright. So, as you open the computer, you notice that there is a slew of weird things on there. Mostly not like scary weird, but like kind of like, how do I describe it?
What the fuck, weird?
No, more like, oh, that's not a good thing to have on your computer. Not like
Is
it's
this
like
man
it's
watching
like
porn on like official computers?
no, he's not. He's looking at pressure cookers and stuff like that, very terrorist sounding things, and looking up how to assassinate
Huh.
people and looking on the dark
Maybe
web
he
for
just
Like
And-
he looked up www.anarchistcookbook.com.
yeah, and various like
maybe
assassin websites. So as you open the computer,
maybe he was just looking up a recipe for some bomb ass chili or something.
No, he just wanted to kill Frank the Mind Man.
all right. So as you guys, as not you guys, as Steve continues to, Mateo continues to scour through the computer, he finds a file called "Do not open." Please don't open this if you're not me.
Fuck, I'm having seriously, like, wow, deja vu. Okay, anyway,
You're gonna go into the file.
yes, I'm going into the file. What is in said file?
Let me pull up what's in said file.
Why do I feel like I'm about to find, like, a whole bunch of pictures of, like, dead bodies and...
No. This is what you start
You
as
get
as
resin
you
sent into
as
the
you turn
grid.
on the computer.
First
Okay.
off,
Really?
what is this man
The
playing?
computer
Ow.
begins to like you open the file and it's a massive file. This is like the biggest file you've ever seen. It's like in the trillions of terabytes.
Trillions of terabytes.
It's called
Mm.
yeah, I don't know, some big file. And
That's fucking
and this music
file.
is playing in character, by the way.
That is... Why? You're using the Adeptus Custodes music. What the fuck?
Erwin.exe is
Oh,
playing on the
God.
computer.
Adeptus Fabstodes more like.
So
And, what
In
else
that-
is happening?
it seems the computer seems to start doing its own thing at this point. Like when you were trying to like move the mouse around, it just kind of moves in a different direction and starts to click on random different tabs and various files as the computer has a mind of its own.
Huh. This is weird. I'm
And it
gonna
sends
make
you a
another
message.
Computer check.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm
Go ahead.
trying to figure out what this is. Is this like an automated program that's set to run? So I'm just
Maybe
gonna
it's an
roll
AI.
another thing. This one's just gonna be at 61 because I'm not using. Yeah. What the actual fuck is this? Is this like a dumb AI or like an automated program?
You get a message as you begin to like prevent it. You look at the computer. You see there's something inside the computer itself, like on the tower.
I'm pulling whatever it is out.
Before you pull it out, you see a message typed out on the thing.
As I pull it out and I see that message typed out, I'm gonna just... Hello, Erwin, with whatever I pulled out in my hand, just looking at it.
And as you pull it out, the computer seems to stop making sounds and stop doing everything altogether.
Yeah. It's a dumb AI. Isn't it? Because that's
Maybe-
what that roll was for.
What if it's a smart AI though?
If it's a smart AI, then this guy is
I
far
told
more
you.
connected than we thought.
I told you it was in a pretty big file.
Yeah, was it a smart or dumb AI, or... What,
You don't know
like
yet.
A...
And as
Oh,
you
that roll was to that 1d100, the 49?
yeah,
That was to try and figure it out.
it's a smart AI.
It's a smart AI!
And also it tells you,
Right.
it So while Benson, while you're okay, let's go back to Jack. So Jack, you're driving, and all of a sudden you see the Benson's car just stop, and it takes a wild U-turn, heads straight back to the town.
That's.
Oh no.
This is definitely interesting. Huh.
So what do you want to do, Jack?
Can I see if they're in there? If they're in the Warthog?
They are in the Warthog, yes.
So both of them are, like Benson and Franz.
Yeah, Benson and Franz are in the Warthog at the moment.
All right. How far away from them am I?
You're like pretty close. Like not like far away. You're like actually like on the same. Like you can like give him a high five distance, but like in car length. You know what I mean? You're like 2 cars away from him.
And is he just? Does it look like he's driving like towards me?
No, he's driving towards
So
the
he did a
town.
U-turn and
He's doing
so he's driving back towards the town. All right.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just going to stop the car, maybe duck under in the seat until they pass by.
Okay, yeah, they pass by you as you tug under, and they don't.
They're just
Continue
like, huh,
following.
strange, random warthog.
They put Franz on the lookout.
Yeah, Franz doesn't really see much. So do you guys wish to? What do you guys want to do now? So it looks like that Benson's on his way back. What are you guys gonna do?
Wait a second. Wait a second. She set off that alarm, and you removed Erwin from the computer. Maybe he got a message.
Mateo
about it.
is going to definitely be broadcasting to like
Oni?
UNSC and squad. He's like, I've got a smart AI here.
Oni says that's the package.
Hey, Erwin?
What?
I'm asking Oni, is the AI's name Erwin?
Yes.
Copy. The local UNSC representative had it on the computer, and he seems to be looking up all kinds of things relating to assassinations, pressure cookers. Sir,
Oh, yeah.
I think he's planning something.
Yes, you are granted full martial ability to execute him on site. Summary execution.
Jesus.
Copy.
that was
Can we take him prisoner?
Oni says no. He knows too much.
Only
Jack,
Okay.
Ryan, as soon as you see the fucker, light him up.
So,
Alright.
Ryan,
How far away are they
Well, I
from the
already see
village?
them.
'Cause-
they're not that. They're within sniping distance of the village.
Oh.
Mateo's just
Okay.
walking out, and he, thank you, Anna. You have a pleasant evening, and I feel like you may either be getting a promotion soon, or, well, you won't have to worry about that.
She waves and says, "Okay, thank you. Have a nice day."
Oh, man, I feel like she's gonna disappear.
Perhaps.
And
Just kidding.
Mateo puts the AI chip in the container that, is in the passenger seat,
Yes. And then,
and, is now waiting on the side of the building.
all right, Jack. Jack, what do you want to do? Do you want to try driving up to them, or what do you want to do?
They'd stopped, right?
Guess I'll try driving up to them to see if I can get them to stop.
Okay.
So that
Make a driving test.
I really don't want to kill. I don't want to kill these guys.
Orders are orders, man.
I know, but it just doesn't seem.
They did say you were permitted to
We-
kill them. You don't have to kill them.
But then I asked if we don't have to kill them.
You're allowed to summary execute them if they pose a threat.
Oh, summary.
They said not to
All right.
capture them.
No, I said
I didn't
just to
know
kill
the
them on site if you
contrast
wanted to.
involved.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I misread or misspoke that line. All right.
All right. I'll use my intellect for this. I'm not trained in this, so I gain a debuff, don't I?
I believe so.
Yeah, negative 20 because it's not a complex.
Yeah, so negative 20 and then roll.
Oh God, this is gonna be good.
Is
Alright.
this his driving up to them? Or...
Oh!
Oh.
Oh God. you guys just had.
I-
You guys spent your luck earlier, I guess. Do you want to re-roll that at all, like with the luck?
I don't know if I have any more luck. Hold on.
All right.
Did
check.
you
You
burn your
regain
last
them between
point of luck?
sessions unless you burn.
No, I'm
Yeah,
trying
I've
to remember.
put a lot of my luck. All right, I got one, so I'll
No.
re-roll that. Actually, I'll just roll it and have it be Well, no, I guess I can only re-roll it, can't I? The critical success one you have to do before.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah.
But it's with a bonus, isn't it?
Yeah, reroll with a +10.
So 38.
Yeah, so 38 instead.
At least it won't be a critical. Watch him roll 100 again.
All right.
That's still
Wow.
bad though.
So as you drive, they just kind of bolt past you. They keep driving faster than you.
Guys, can you slow down a bit?
They can't really hear you. What do you want to do, Jack? You can.
Shoot out a tire, maybe.
That could work.
I was thinking about doing that. I don't know.
Is this within my like? Are they
Yeah.
miles and miles away, or what are we looking at?
They're close to you're sniping distance of them, Warwolf.
I
See if you
just whether
can
I
take
know
out their
just whether I get penalties or not. I need to know
Distance.
multiple miles.
It's like a mile away.
Okay, then that's fine.
Listen,
Okay.
try taking out one of their wheels or a couple of their wheels so that their vehicle stops,
On
and
it.
I'll stop next to them
Um.
and just
So if I
try
want to make a
getting them
cool,
on the ground.
if I want to make a cool shot, I have to aim. Do I have to aim? Cool shot? I don't know.
I don't
I would
believe so.
assume. I'm gonna check.
I think you do.
It would not make sense to
To not aim.
not aim. It's a sub action of aim, so yes. So I will have to spend half an action to make a cold shot to I don't know, the front left wheel.
Okay, let's go ahead.
And let me do the maths. You are typing loud, Steve.
Sorry.
So go ahead and do the math.
Yeah, I need to.
I've had
There we go.
in like 14 minutes, so
Scope, semi, cold shot minus D. Guess I hit the wheel.
all right, you hit the wheel, and you see his car like kind of grind to a halt.
Oh, okay. I even forgot to include the Sabbat bonus, which would have been another +10, but either way.
Uh-huh.
I mean, do I even destroy the wheel? Let's find out.
Yeah, you just go ahead and roll.
Plus 1d10, plus 10, plus 6. Oh, wow. Wait, was that right? Ah, hang on. 1d10, that's fine. 3, 5, 2.
I assume it's like a front
Uh,
armor. I assume it's the front.
I'm just checking. I think that command Bosch, because that doesn't look right. 11, 13, 16. Oh, it didn't include the 1d10 plus 10. Let me just do that now. This is 16 plus this.
So 28.
So 28, and it's 23 pierce.
All right, so you do 5 damage to the front wheel, which is
Okay.
looks like it's enough to break a wheel. Doesn't really say.
You can look. Let's see.
Well, it only says like weapon, mobile, and I assume that's like
It's the break points, right?
yeah, but I'm not. It's like 55.
It would be mobility. And then we go to human ground vehicles.
Yeah, it has
Just
55
civilian
mobility.
warhog, right? Yeah, so I do a lot of damage to the wheel.
Yeah.
Unless it's
Still
penetrating
tough
fire,
enough
I
to
don't
take it out.
know. No.
So yeah, it looks like it's a pretty broken wheel now. All
So
right.
it's about half damaged, I guess.
Yeah, so it's enough to stop the vehicle though. So
Okay.
you shoot out the tire, it loses some air, and then it kind of just like slides onto its side, and that's where we'll leave it off for this session.
Oh.
Since,
Fuck, man. I really did not expect to beat Jack for the charisma.
yeah. Well, I have to head out, guys. See ya.